Hello, my dears, and welcome to my channel. As always, I am very happy and grateful that you've chosen to spend your time with me. And supporting my channel is really easy. Just like the video, subscribe, leave a comment, or click on the notification bell of when you'd like to be notified of when a new video drops. And I hope that you are all doing well, but if not, I do hope things will get better for you soon. But in the meantime, join me in meeting forest meditations. And this deck, I should say kit, and you'll understand as we go along. It was created by Joanna, and I cannot pronounce this name, so I'll spell it out for you instead of butchering your ears with it. P-R-Z-E-M-C-K, Weglowscy. And it was illustrated by Aleksandra Swider, and it retails in the US for $38, and in the Euro equivalent is $35. And the box itself, the specs are 5.50 across, and height it's all the same, and the width is 1.5 for the box, and it does have the thumb indents, and the title is only on the front of it. Oh no, on the side, I'm sorry, just on the top there. And on the bottom you got the website, and on the back you have some teaser cards and forest power cards, forest meditations, a set of cards for personal practice of forest bathing. Are you curious about what a forest bath is? Do you love nature and want to enrich your forest walks? Would you like to deepen your relationship with nature without the use of your phone and all those electronic gadgets? If that's the case, the forest meditation cards are just for you. The Forest Meditations is a unique set of invitations for the independent practice of forest bathing created by certified Shirin-yuki guides. I'm sorry if I butchered that. Which contain 35 beautiful cards illustrated by the Polish artist Aleksandra Swider in an 80-page booklet with instructions for each card. Each card will invite you to a new woodland activity. They have been specifically designed to enhance and intensify your experience of immersion in nature and to give you a well-deserved moment of relaxation. The forest bathing will soothe your senses, and nature will begin to heal your body and mind. Simply take this kit to a forest, park, or your favorite green spot. You can invite your whole family, find a comfortable place, take a few breaths, and draw the first card. See what nature encourages you to do. Thanks to the cotton bag, which is included to transport the cards in the booklet, your set will always be complete and ready to go. The woodlands are calling you. And then you have website, and it was printed in Poland. Okay, so when you open it up, you get the bag, and this is going to be different, I think, for each order. I think they said that on the website. So it's just it's a cotton drawstring bag that you can put your cards and your booklet in. And it doesn't have a card holder, so yeah, the cards are going to be making a lot of noise if you keep them in the box. And we'll go over this lovely guidebook. It's, I guess you can call it a guidebook. We'll just call it a guidebook. And then it's got a picture of the creators on the back of it. And these cards, the specs on these are smaller, lengthwise. Well, they're about the same height. This is a Rider-Waite-Smith card, so as you can see, it's a little bit wider and little bit taller than the tarot card. And the specs are 4.60, and across is 3.25. And the deck, because It is a small deck, is in 1/2 of an inch. And they are high glossy cards. But I think they made them that way to kind of protect them, because they do encourage you to take them with you to go outside and with weather and stuff like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the cards, and then we'll go into the ways that you can use it, go through the guidebook. All right, so we will go through the cards themselves, and they do have a number and then the title of the card. And I don't think you'll be using these as reversals because they're not exactly oracle or tarot cards. So on the back, yeah, you just have a little nice tree on it. And I really love the artwork. I really do. And I cannot remember where I first saw these. I've been seeing this ad in Facebook a lot lately in my feed. And I will put the website up so you can go check it out. And it's a very pretty website. It really is. And forest bathing is basically, in a nutshell, it is a Japanese practice of immersing yourself in nature. And I know a lot of us do go on hikes, but this is more of a intended to be more of a deeper experience when you're hiking and going out to a nature place. Okay, so that is the deck itself. And the creators suggest that if you are taking the cards with you, whether it be just picking one and going out and doing your forest bathing or taking the whole deck, they suggest card covers. Because even though it is a high glossy, yeah, you have the sides of the decks which are not protected. So you are cautioned about taking them like they are. Just if you can find any card covers, they suggest that. All right, so let's go ahead and look at this book. The book, they did make waterproof. So I don't know why they didn't do with the same thing with the cards, but it is what it is. Okay, so with the book, we'll go ahead and look at it. And you've got first quote, and into the forest I go to lose my mind and find my soul, from John Muir. And then we have a little title, and let you pause that, little credits, and telling you to it's not a substitute for professional medical or psychological care, and to be mindful of any damage you may do in these spaces that you visit, and that they have tried to make sure that these are safe activities. Okay, and then you have the table of contents with the card titles. Okay, introduction. So I like that this is a spiral, and then goes into just a little introduction that you can pause and read for yourself. And then more. Okay, nice tree picture. And then we go into the background of what is forest bathing. And they go into the history and research. And I will let you pause that and read that at your leisure. And talks about the spiritual, not the spiritual, but the Japanese name for forest bathing, and how it's growing. Sorry about that. And then how to work with them, and how forest bathing is guided by 3 attributes: effortlessness, slowness, and mindfulness. And just goes into how to work with them. And they're all considered invitations. And there is an activity that you are invited to participate in. And it does have a time on it. You can do it more than that time or whatnot. And you can pause this and read this at your leisure. And they explain that for environmental reasons, they did not include protective plastic sleeves with the cards, and gave you the millimeter dimensions of the cards if you want to purchase any. And how they each card has a unique session. And then we go into techniques and goes into when you are starting, when you enter whatever green place, and you just slow down and you just observe your area. And the session begins when you enter the forest. And they tell you to only start when you feel is ready, and to start your forest bath with an intention. And they give you an example. I am devoting the upcoming time to forest bathing, just being in the woods. Other intentions can be perhaps a question for the forest that you are seeking an answer to. You can experiment. And then some techniques you can use. The first grasp. Take your cards into the forest, walk around, and then when the time is right, you can shuffle it and pick one out, and then complete the invitation card. Then you can do a forest session. This is if you want to spend more time. Decide how many cards you want to draw and then set them aside. Then just focus on those activities. Following the plan, you can choose the ones that you want to do, and you can do them for couples and friends if you want to share or introduce somebody to forest bathing. Okay, just take your cards with you and everybody can draw a card. Okay, how to prepare for a forest bath. This is just think of it as if you were going on a hike. You would dress appropriately, dress a little bit warmer. Layers is always good. Take a backpack with you. Have a hat in case it's sunny out. Waterproof clothing, maybe a nice rain jacket. Wear comfortable shoes. In the winter, be mindful of what you're wearing. They just give you little precautions for you to think about before you just go blindly out and do the activities. And mosquitoes and ticks. Think about some areas, there's certain snakes, so be mindful of where you're going and be aware of those precautions. You can take your phone with you, because just in case you get lost or something, if you really get lost on your hike, you need your phone. If you can get a bar or anything, because I know when I've taken some walks, I've lost communication. So always be mindful. Like if you go on a hike any other time, just let people know where you're going and say, hey, if I haven't been back, if I'm not back by a certain time, or if you don't hear from me, or I'm going to check in with you. If I don't check in with you tonight, please see if I'm okay, something like that. Bring something to drink, hydration. Snacks are always good. You always need to keep your activity level up, and don't get hungry if you can help it. Be mindful of any poisonous plants or any ones that are going to make you break out in hives and stuff. And quiet when you're going out and doing your forest bathing. Just be mindful of the noise level, and be realistic about your fitness abilities. Any regulations if you're going to a national park or anything like that, make sure that you're aware of them beforehand. And just be mindful of your environment. pay attention to any broken or hanging branches. If you want to go into a city park or where city noises can reach you, just be aware that it's going to have some noise in the background. Okay. And then we go the cards instructions. Okay, this is the invitations, as they call them. Okay, and then basically with each card, there's no picture for each of the card. They just have the title and the suggested time that you'll spend on the invitation, and it just gives you what to do, basically. And as you go by, gives you a little knowledge. And just little activities. I want to say activities instead of invitations. So I thought this was a really, really nice deck. And at the end, have a little blurb about the authors, literature recommended, and then the back of it. And then there are, that's the website. And then you have the official store, Facebook and Instagram. And this is the Illustrator. And then there are forest bathing places you can visit. And these are the socials. And yeah, I thought this was a very interesting deck. And there are going to be times on my channel where I'm not always doing oracle cards, tarot cards, or affirmation decks, because I love cards. I love the medium, and this is one of them. This is just like a nice little activity you can do to, you can have it as a hobby, or you can do it to help you with stress. Okay, so shuffling, if you're going to shuffle the cards, are really nice because there's not a lot of cards in there. So they are bendy flexy, is the best way that I can put it. So you can shuffle them that way, overhand. Depending on if you have a table or not, you can just, you know, if you want to pick them that way, just spread them out. But these are kind of intended to, I mean, you could do this before you go out and pick them that way, or you can bring the whole deck with you, like they said, and shuffle them and then pick an activity out, or you can do it beforehand. If you're going through them and you're going through the book and you look through the book and you're like, oh, I want to do this activity, so take the card with you. Okay, so let's pick a card. Just random pick a card and see what the activity is. All right. A token of gratitude. All right, so card 30. Okay, so this is a 5-minute, or you can take however long you want. It's just a suggested time. If the only prayer you said was thank you, that would be enough. Meister Eckhart. Gratitude can be expressed in many different ways. You can be thankful for seemingly insignificant little things or for big events, for a ray of sunshine or for your health, For a better day after months of feeling down, or for a sip of your favorite tea or coffee after a hard day's work. Stay still in nature right now and feel what you are especially grateful for today. Maybe you feel that you want to express your appreciation in some specific way. Maybe you want to give something to the world as a token of gratitude. Maybe your gift will be a song or dance, maybe a poem or a prayer. Maybe you want to plant something or create a construction or a Thanksgiving mandala. It can be something traditional or very abstract, even a single word or thought. The forest is the perfect place to express what you feel. Don't be shy. No one is judging you here. You are in a safe space. Okay, so we can do another one and see another, so you can get a kind of an idea of the different activities you can do. MySpace. Okay. 25. Okay, MySpace. Great mystery. Teach me how to trust my heart. Teach me how to trust my mind. Teach me how to trust my intuition. Teach me how to trust my inner knowing, the senses of my body, the blessings of my spirit. Teach me to trust these things so that I may enter my sacred space and love beyond my fear, and thus walk in balance with the passing of each glorious sun. Lakota Indian prayer. Every being needs its own space for healthy development and growth. According to the Lakota Native Americans, there is a sacred space between each exhalation and inhalation. Take a walk around your neighborhood. Pick up things from the ground that interest you. They can be stones, stick, leaves, whatever. Find a place where you would like to stay for a moment. Arrange a geometric figure, such as a rectangular or a square, using the items you collected. This shape can have a large or small area. It all depends on how you feel today. Choose a comfortable place inside a designated space. Trust your body and let it guide you. If you want to sit or lie down, do it. Stay in your space for a while. It is your space. Stay with what it is inside you. You can close your eyes. Embrace the field that you have designated for your awareness. If you want to change the location of any of the collected items, try a different setting or shape and see how it feels. Maybe you want to start with a small field and slowly expand it, or vice versa. Experiment. You have enough time to do this. And it suggested a 20-minute time for this activity or invitation. And that is basically what is about this forest meditation kit. And let me know what you think of it. If you're going to purchase it, let me know. If you did purchase it, how is it working out for you? What would you say to a person who is interested in getting it? All comments, I'm totally interested in them. Whatever you want to say about the deck, good or bad, I'm interested in them, because you could be helping somebody make a decision. But once again, thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I hope you will join me with a future video. But until next time, take care and goodbye, my dears.